Hello there, Ray here. We have the very first 1.20 release candidate. First they have like the sneak peeks of the new version, and then they come out with the snapshots, and then they come out with the pre-releases, then they come out with these release candidates, and then after these come the full release. And the idea behind the release candidates is that if everything goes well, they don't have to do any more of them. There'll just be one release candidate, and then it'll go directly to the full release of 1.20 coming out on Wednesday, June 7th. But if they run into some other problems, then they'll have like release candidate 2 and upwards. In this release candidate, they fix a bug to do with the Book of Knowledge. This is a book that's normally only used in creative. It's a little image that's right here for the crafting, and when the player right clicks on it, they can use it to gain crafting recipes. They can automatically see how to craft something without actually having the items. But you don't normally have them in survival, but they are considered a book because they are called Book of Knowledge. So they fix this, and now you can also place these books inside of the new 1.20 chiseled bookshelves. So map makers can now use this, so players can pull books from these and get crafting book knowledge. The second bug they fixed had to do with crops growing in the dark. So here we got some carrots, and normally you plant some carrots and you have light. The crops are just fine, you can remove the light, then you can grow them, but as soon as a block beside them updates, this will also cause them to remember that they don't have enough light, and they will drop as an item. Similar thing was happening with the pitcher plant, except when it was growing up and then would get updated by the second block being placed on the bottom block. The top piece would update the bottom piece of the pitcher plant, it would break off, but the top piece would be left behind, allowing you to get this floating pitcher plant. So now what happens, you have to need light in order to plant the pod. Then if you remove the light and you bone mill it, or at least try to, you can see it doesn't actually grow. And only when you put the light back in can you grow up pitcher plants. That's why it's important for my automatic pitcher plant farm here to have light source if it's in a dark area. Before the first release candidate, they came out with one last pre-release, and this was pre-release 7, where they came out with more of a security fix for future versions. So it says to improve safety, the game will now detect symbolic links used inside world directory. So the directory is just these different folders. They have names and they're kind of inside of each other. Eventually you'll get to your Minecraft one. Like this is the one that contains all my Minecraft saves. But a symbolic link is where you say it's going to one file name, but instead it goes to a different file place. This can be used to let files be saved in locations such as like a spare storage device. But it turns out these symbolic links were also being used for malicious purposes, where if a world download might happen to have one of these symbolic links, when you go to save your world, instead of saving it like in the normal save place, it could be used to overwrite important information on your computer, so you can actually potentially lose data. So starting with 1.20 version, there will be an error that pops up saying that you try to open a world that has a symbolic link. But for those of you guys that still want to use them to store stuff in different locations, if you go to your Minecraft folder, you can go ahead and allow symbolic links. And once you added this line, you can then add whatever place you want your Minecraft world to be saved at. And when you do get these errors, you can look up exactly why you got the error under your logs, which is in your logs folder. It also goes into more detail how you can choose which places you want your computer to save new information at. I think this is a good thing because I usually just work with vanilla survival. So when I give out world downloads, I want people to feel confident that they can download my world download, because it is kind of scary downloading someone else's stuff from the internet. So hopefully with this, people will be more willing to like look at my world downloads rather than just trying to be focused on my like block by block tutorials or schematics that I provide with each of my farms and builds. They also fixed one bug in this pre-release, which had to do with the new bamboo slabs and stairs. If you didn't know, you can always type in like hashtag slabs. I'll show all the slabs in the game, or like hashtag stairs, but those bamboo ones weren't showing up here, so they added them as well. Make sure you guys are subscribed, because next I'm going to be showing you this video of things you need to definitely take advantage of before updating to 1.20. And then after that, I will be doing a full 1.20 review, so you know everything that's in it, and you'll be confident when playing the game. Now check out all my new 1.20 farms with this playlist here. And make sure to join me every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, where I live stream over at Twitch. Thanks to all my lovely supporters who let me dedicate all this crazy time into finding cool things in the game and sharing them with you. You can get your very own name on here by just supporting me over at Patreon, Twitch subs, or Discord subscriptions. Or you can do it for free just by leaving a like. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next one. Bye-bye!